If z varies directly as the square root of x and inversely as y, and z is equal to 5 when x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 12, find z when x is equal to 27 and y is equal to 5. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to interpret the first phrase, okay, which is this one here. Z varies directly as the square root of x and inversely as y. So what does that mean? That means that we can express z varying directly as the square root of x. So directly means that the constant of proportionality will multiply the square root of x, right? Because directly means as the square root of x increases, or the x increases, the z will increase as well. But now it also says inversely as y, and that means that we have to divide by the y, okay? Because inversely means as the y increases, the z will decrease, and that makes sense, right? Because as you increase the denominator here, the z will decrease because this whole fraction would be smaller as the denominator gets bigger, right? So this is the correct equation that you would use to find the value of k, given that z is equal to 5 and x is equal to 3, right? So now we're going to plug this in. We're going to plug this in to solve for k, all right? So let's see what that's going to be. So z is equal to 5, right? So 5, instead of the z on the left side, is equal to k square root of x, and x is 3, all right? And also, we need to underline the 5, right? So that's also part of it. Okay, so we have to divide by y, which is 12 in this case, right? That's given us 12. All right, now in order to solve for k, you have to multiply both sides by 12, of course. So multiplying both sides by 12 will eliminate the 12 on the right side. And on the left side, what we get as a result will be what? It will be 12 times 5, which is 60, right? So 60 is equal to k times square root of 3. All right? K times square root of 3. So as a result, k will be equal to 60 divided by square root of 3, right? So you have to divide both sides by square root of 3. And that way you will solve for k. All right, because the square root of 3 will be out. So that will be the value of k. So k is equal to 60 divided by square root of 3. Beautiful. All right, so now that we got the k value, we can use the final information. We need to find z when x is equal to 27 and y is equal to 5. So the equation, the revised equation now, will be what? Will be z is equal to the k value that we just found, right? So 60 divided by square root of 3 times square root of x divided by y. Okay? So that will be what we're going to use now to solve for z when x is equal to 27 and y is equal to 5. All right? So let's solve for z now. So z is equal to 60 divided by radical 3. Notice it's the constant value k that we found, times the square root of x. Now x is given to us as 27 divided by y, which is equal to 5. All right, so what is that equal to? 60 divided by 5, that's 12. And then we can put 27 and 3 in the same radical, because radical 27 divided by radical 3 is the same thing as radical 27 over 3, all right, which is equal to 12 times, or I can just put radical, let's assume that it's multiplied. 27 over 3 is equal to 9. All right, and that's easy, right, because we know radical 9 is equal to 3, which is equal to 36. So z is equal to 36, and that would be the answer to this given problem. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.